Hey guys, welcome back to a new Boom Beach video. We have the Vampire Zookas here today. So the Vampire Zookas are similar to the regular Zookas in a few ways, but then again, they are very different. So anything around Life Leech, Vampire, those things are all kind of meaning the same thing, where they heal themselves up when they take damage. Life Leech is a little different, I think, because Life Leech, you get health back based on the amount of damage you deal to a building. I believe the Vampire Zookas, just each hit, they get X amount of self-healing. So it really is kind of like a Life Leech because it's each hit, they get health. But yeah, the Vampire Zookas deal 100 damage per second. They have 684 HP. Contrasting that to the Zooka, so we have about 3 times the amount of HP and a fourth of the amount of damage. So a lot less damage. And if we go to, if we click on the damage per second for the Vampire Zooka, you can see that they heal up about 684 health per hit, which is the entire amount of HP. So any amount of HP that the Vampire Zooka has before firing, it'll get added back on to that Zooka's HP. So we're not actually going to be bringing a boat of regular Zookas. We're just going to be doing all Vampire Zookas, and we're going to be doing a few different things, a few different attack combinations. So first I just want to try AZ. You know, it's a classic combination. I don't really want to do that base. Doesn't really have much loot. It's just a very basic attack combination, as basic as you can get for using AZ. And we're going to try to do this base, but it might be a little difficult. I can't spend too much energy taking down buildings here because, yeah, I want to make sure I have enough when I hit the core. The hardest thing on this account for sure is the amount of energy everything takes. It's not a cheap combination to use. It's really actually pretty difficult because AZ just takes a lot of energy. And I kind of forgot this wasn't AZ, and I can actually tank a few of these mines, which is actually pretty helpful because that was kind of my strategy going into this. I also did not realize that my hero and my Zookas have the same movement speed. I really thought that my hero had a higher movement speed, but it's okay. Okay. Getting critters out, getting a shock out. I also activated taunt to distract those flamethrowers, and we'll be maybe. Alright, we can see them healing. That's really, really cool, but I was kind of expecting them to kill faster, like closer to the Zookas, but I guess a fourth of the damage is actually a really big deal, and we're actually kind of getting slaughtered here. The Life Leech is helping, but the shock launchers are an issue. And I cannot believe we beat that base. That is insane. Literally a 3-shot hit, probably by my Zookas, turned into a 20-shot hit by my Vampire Zookas. It was really cool seeing how much HP they had and how much health they healed back up. So, gotta give it to the Vampire Zookas. Was not expecting that once I got to the core and started seeing the amount of damage they were dealing. But it is very nice to see. Okay, next up on my list, just a plain old hookah combination. So I think this is kind of the combination you'd want to use against or use with the Vampire Zookas, simply because it's something that would actually use the Vampire Zookas. You know, that last base was really, really easy for me. Once I got to the core, there wasn't really a ton of damage hitting my Zookas from all around. It was kind of just like one-sided, and then a few different flamethrowers. This combination, though, I think will utilize them more because I think they're going to get hit more from the sides once I lose all of my heavies. And this is not the hero you want to bring with this combination. You want to bring Dr. Kavan, Second Wind, whenever you're using a combination that's using heavies as the tanking troop. Dr. Kavan, Second Wind is just such a good combination, and its main purpose is to keep your heavies alive and well. And, yeah, they make a very good pairing. Honestly, I should do, I don't know how many hits this would get, but I should do a top duo tier list for Boom Beach characters and just make a bunch of random duos that I think are just either really good or really bad duos and try to make a video off of it. I don't know how well that would go, knowing that my last Boom Beach tier list did not get that many views. So if you guys want to see more tier lists, let me know. But my troop combination tier list didn't perform as well as I would have hoped, but it's all right. That's part of it, learning what works and what doesn't. The other Boom Beach tier list videos, though, have been doing a lot better than that last one. Okay, next up, we have Tank Life Leech. I don't even have enough to boost this up. Okay, I need some more loot. I do want to do a video with Zooka Life Leech and Tank Life Leech, but I'll do that next time. And until then, we'll just rock with a new combination. So we're going to do RZCM, Rifleman, Zookas, Crown Ears, Medics. So I think what I'll do actually is 3 Riflemen, 1 Medic, 1 Crown Ear, 3 Vampire Zookas. Now, I have to say, this combination I'm actually thinking it will work better than my other combinations. The other combinations I think were getting blessed by easy bases. I don't think they were great combinations by any stretch of the word. But this combination I think will actually perform pretty well. So we're gonna try it out. We're gonna see what happens here. So right now, just trying to get my troops up here. For RZCM, you're not really flaring to the core. You're usually flaring to an open area and letting your troops take down that area. It's, you know, all of the footage I've seen of these top level players, they're never really like just flanking the base, flaring to the core, hitting the core with all that damage and energy. It's usually trying to flank the base, get to a good position to hit the core, and letting your troops hit the core. It's kind of like a more strong version of a heavy Zooka, a smoky heavy Zooka combination. So that's kind of what I'm treating this as. And if I have to say, I think this would have went a lot better if I had just regular Zookas, simply because of how much damage they deal. I don't think the Life Leech is really helping much in this combination. I think we'll still get a win here. It's gonna be pretty close. No, yeah, we'll still get a win, but man, that was a lot closer than I really thought it would be. I'm starting to think the Vampire Zookas just aren't that good of a troop combination, or a troop. I mean, I would put them above the Engineers, but I don't know how much farther above the Engineers they would go. Okay, final combination, we're gonna rock with Ruka. Ruka is a combination I really never use that often. We're gonna go 3, 5, and against Dr. Kavan, Second Wind, best combination in the book. Yeah, we're not gonna attack base as no loot. I need something. Give me something. All right, this is much better. So this is a combination that you get pretty early on in Boom Beach. Outside of that first initial stage, you really don't use this combination that often. But I have been wanting to try using this combination like I would Bombardiers and Riflemen. So we're gonna see how that goes. Already it's not off to a great start. I'm spending a lot of energy just trying to keep my troops alive. So how you would use the Bombardiers and Riflemen is you have a long line of Riflemen, and then the Bombardiers are sitting behind that line of Riflemen hitting the defenses. So there's always a steady stream of Riflemen tanking, Bombardiers hitting behind those troops. And anyway, you don't really need to know all of that information. I was just trying to do that combination with this troop. And I realized something very, very important. The range of your damage dealing troop matters a lot. I got slaughtered off that beach, and that beach wasn't even a hard beach to get off of. This is a level 59, a really, really easy base, and I got slaughtered. So I guess if you're gonna do a troop combination using the Riflemen like that, like a line of Riflemen, make sure you have a long damage dealing troop behind them. Otherwise, you're gonna get stuffed up, and it's not gonna work well. Because you saw there that the Zookas were getting caught in the crossfire of all those defenses that were trying to hit the Riflemen. It just was not a pretty sight. Okay, instead of spending my loot upgrading something, I'm just going to spend it all on these tri boosts, because I do want to boost up my tank life leech and do a tank life leech and Zooka or vampire life leech video. I think that would be a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you guys drop a like if you did. Let me know down below how you guys are liking the Vampire Zookas. I don't think they're a very good combination. Also, we see a little ghost. If you hit on them, go splat. Also, some people with a mask. Boom Beach is here. Or sorry, Halloween is here inside of Boom Beach. And I don't know what we'll get, but an update is around the corner. So let's hope it's something good there. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.